Hey folks, I'm Bill Riley, and it's August in Iowa, and our hearts and souls are craving that Iowa State Fair experience. So we've got you covered. Step inside the Iowa PBS State Fair bubble with me, and let's drift off together to our happy place. Tonight we'll admire the beauty of the Discovery Gardens. We'll smash our faces into some delicious pie and take a joyride with some miniature horses. All that and more as we celebrate the Iowa State Fair. Coming up next.
Funding for celebrating the fair is brought to you by Friends, the Iowa PBS Foundation, and by
Corn dogs, funnel cakes. As good as it all is, AARP Iowa thinks that you are the essential ingredient.
I am Kevin Rasmussen, and I am a pig farmer. We feel a deep responsibility to protect our environment and ensure sustainability. I think it's important to share our story and that others know that we're always striving to do better.
At EMC, we're committed to improving the communities we serve and the schools within them by donating our time, money, and resources, and by supporting the education of those pursuing a career in the insurance industry. Count on EMC.
Hello and welcome to our fourth hour celebrating the Iowa State Fair. We hope these nightly shows are giving you your Iowa State Fair fix during this historic fairless fair year. So let's settle in and catch up with Charity Nebbe. She's at home admiring your viewer entries into our Fair Fun at Home contest. Hey, what's happening, Charity?
Hey Bill, there is a lot going on here at home, and we have had so much fun going through all of these creative entries from our viewers. I haven't even decided what I'm going to share yet tonight. I might read you a little bit of Ode to the Fair poetry, or maybe show off some cleverly decorated face masks. I've got pet tricks, I've got ugly cakes, so much good stuff. But Bill, you show some of those wonderful fair highlights, and then meet me back in the house and I'll share some creative stuff from our viewers with you. I'll be back soon.
That sounds good. Thank you, Charity. Hey, a vintage clip from 1972. It's going to set the mood for us tonight with a glimpse at the competitions from that era.
Competitive events at the Iowa State Fair have not always been exactly wide world of sports stuff, but that has not diminished the passion of the competitors or the seemingly interminable excuses found for pitting man against man, man against machine, man against the clock, man against animal, animal against animal, machine against machine, and everybody against Iowa weather. Competition has always been the warp and woof of the state fair, and the implication is clear. An Iowan who will not compete at fair time is at worst un-American, and at best a little chicken-livered.
These youngsters are probably teenagers now, but I hope they're watching to see how cute they were when they competed in the 2012 joke contest.
It's a beautiful day today at the Iowa State Fair and perfect to sit back and to listen to some funny stories.
What animal jumps higher than a house?
I don't know, what animal?
Any animal. Houses can't jump. Why did the Butter Cow cross the road?
I don't know.
To get a better view of the Iowa State Fair.
Oh, perfect.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Impatient chicken.
Impatient?
Why couldn't the skunk go to the movie theater?
I don't know, why?
He didn't have a cent.
He didn't have a cent.
Pete and Pete were on a boat. Pete jumped off, and who was left? Pete and Pete were on a boat. Pete jumped off, and who was left?
Repeat.
Pete and Pete were on a boat. Pete jumped off, and who was left?
Okay, get the hook.
I went to my mom, and I said, I have a Henway in my pocket. And my mom said, what's a Henway? And I said, maybe like 5 or 6 pounds. A policeman pulled a man over, and he looked in the back, and there were 3 penguins. And the policeman said, you need to bring these penguins to the zoo. And so the next day, the policeman pulls the same man over, he looks in the back, and he sees 3 penguins. This time, one was wearing sunglasses. And the policeman said, I thought I told you to bring these penguins to the zoo. And the man said, I did. Now I'm taking them to the beach.
I know you people are going to go back to the office and use some of these, aren't you?
Did you hear about the fire at the circus?
No.
It was intense.
What did the baby digital clock say to his mother? Look, Mom, no hands.
What do you call a cow that's dancing?
I don't know. What are you calling?
A milkshake.
A milkshake. Oh.
If you have 36 sheep and one died, how many do you have left?
I don't know. How many?
29.
29? Why?
If you have 36 sheep.
Oh, 36 sheep and one died. You would have 29. And first place for 2012 goes to number 553. And I am going to have our first place winner give your joke one more time.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Impatient chicken.
Yay!
I was expecting it. It's really funny. Really super, 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 super funny. Yeah, it's so funny. I loved it.
Strength, precision, and endurance, they're all on display in the Timber Sports competition.
Welcome to the 2016 Manual Timber Sporting Event.
Good times usually, around a minute or under. It's just a big family gathering, wood chopping, sawing. I mean, just a good old time.
Go!
It's all-time events.
And we're going to have the chance to cut through a piece of wood. It looks like this year we're going to use a 4x4. How fast we can get through it. Oh, no, no, no. You use your own power.
Muscle tools. Actually, all the power tools is our arms.
I didn't have a lot of time to prepare this year. come out just for the fun of it to see the guys?
Well, we stand on the block, chop halfway, turn and chop the other half, and eventually we get it in two.
We practice some. I lift weights as a hobby on the side, but I've heard that it doesn't help in the wood cutting events, so I don't know, I think it does, but we'll see today, I guess.
Not bad, could have been better. Missed a couple marks.
Had to use a little power, but I felt I did pretty good.
If you win, you get $5. And I don't win anymore.
Well, for one, we have Jackie Busker. He's the godfather of all this.
Well, it's been a kind of a long story, but I saw some chopping events back in the 70s.
I mean, there's a lot of us that wouldn't even be doing this if it wasn't for him.
Bought an axe, put a handle in it, came up here.
It's pretty cool to see an 84-year-old man beat a lot of guys, you know, less than half his age.
So this will be 36 years I grew up with it.
I mean, he's so smooth with an axe. Just him alone it should draw a crowd. I mean, there's people sitting around here already, and a lot of them come to see Jack.
They like to see people work. That's what my neighbor said. Well, the old farmer said, I just like to see you guys working.
Mark the log, hopefully for my lines.
It's a neat competition all the way around. Because it's an event that it's hardly seen anymore. I mean, guys using axes and saws that not many people see anymore.
Some truly amazing young women have won the crown of the State Fair Queen through the years. Here's a tribute to our queens.
I'm from Hamilton
She
County.
walks like an angel walks. She talks like an angel talks. And her hair,
step out here, Jill,
has a kind of curl.
Queen Lori White.
To my mind, she's my kind of girl. She is wise, like an angel's wife, with eyes like an angel's eyes.
Cherokee County, Lindsey Jones.
And a smile like a kind of pearl. To my mind, she's my kind of girl.
I do live on the farm.
Iowa State Fair Queen.
State Fair Queen.
Iowa State Fair Queen, Lydia Beck.
New queen from Plymouth County, Iowa State Fair. Abra Meyer. Hannah Kellner, Mahaska County. Hannah Kellner, ladies and gentlemen, the 56th Queen of the Iowa State Fair from Mahaska County. Well, horse exhibitions and competitions at the fair, well, they're a long-standing tradition. One of my personal favorites is the miniatures.
It's just really fun to work with horses. They're really soft and cute.
This is our 23rd year showing at the Iowa State Fair, so we love it. We love the people here, and we have a great time. He's won many championships, and Mr. Cotton Ball is a top 10 national horse as well, so we love it. Got our whole family.
The miniature horses are a compact, big horse. Well, those miniatures think they're giraffes. They think they're that big. They can go all day long, and you'll see them go all day long. And they're just, I call them the Energizer Bunny of the horse world. I mean, they're just go, go, go. I fell in love with them years ago and just have enjoyed judging them here and all over the United States.
I got started into miniature horses because I used to show big horses, and I still do, but miniatures are much more affordable to feed and take care of, and they're just as much fun as showing a big horse.
Well, I grew up with draft horses, so I had a little bit of horses in my background, but I definitely got more into it after we got married, and over the last couple of years, I've been picking up more of the horse showing part of it.
It takes a lot of work to try and get these horses to get over the jumps, to keeping them in shape, keeping yourself in shape so you can run with the horse. My horse, Yuri, he's just been so nice, and he was so easy to work with and connect with, and he trusts me like none other, and it's just amazing. I have been showing horses since I was 2. However, my first show, my horse knocked me down, but I still have been doing this. It's something you don't want to get out of. It's something that you just stay and you do every year.
Youth, depending on what classes that we're doing in the driving events or jumping events or whatever, they're out there having fun. And youth are our future.
The biggest thing you want to see a nice put together horse. I mean, you want to see one that can do more than just be a pretty picture. And with the family. I think the miniature horses to me is just a big family horse.
On the Western Country Pleasure Driving, they have Western attire, and then they'll have a Western harness on it. We're looking for a flat top line from the hips over the back through the neck.
My first impression is their attitude. I want one that's telling me I'm here to win. And they'll come in with an attitude, and you'll see it all over. They are here to win. In the country pleasure class, you're judging the horse. Have a nice little pleasant headset, nice little gait. It's just one of those you think, I could drive that little pony down the road all day and it'll be just the same horse. Something with manners and something that just is easy flowing movement. This is one of the last chances to gain points to qualify for nationals. So you want at least a double judge because you get double points.
When they first come in, I'm looking for their presentation when they're coming in, how the driver is sitting, how they're handling the reins, and how well they both work together as horse and driver.
I have 6 children, and they all had big horses. So when they got away from home, my wife thought I went through a midlife crisis when I went into miniature horses. And when you win, there's adrenaline that just gives you a high.
Through the years that I have judged, Iowa State Fair is the best show that you could ever ask to come to. About 160 exhibitors, and I think it's great. But with all, like I say, with all the shows that I judge, this is the best. Iowa State Fair is the best.
For presidents or folks running for president, a visit to the Iowa State Fair is essential.
And the American farmer stands 10 feet tall in his contributions to this nation's greatness.
Good to see so many friends and friendly faces. I think back with fond memories of my travels through this beautiful state. I mean, it's a beautiful state.
It is ice cold and tasty.
During a political year, sometimes it might feel like seeing politicians at the fair is just as common as seeing people eating food on a stick. And this just happens to be one of those years.
We are live at the State Fair.
The media are a state fair fixture, scrambling to get the story. Unearth stories that haven't already been told 100 times already by people we've never seen before.
All right,
Pleased to meet you. Welcome to. Very good. You know, you don't know what story. Story could pop in your lap or just, there's nothing here. We got to go somewhere else and find a story. I don't see a thing here.
People kept saying, well, you know, you got to come to the very best fair, and that's the Iowa State Fair. Is that right?
Our Iowa PBS production team definitely goes the extra mile to capture a good fair story, but one videographer went way above and beyond.
Okay, now what's going to happen out here? I'm going to be laying on my back out here with this hat in my teeth. Tim Jacobs, we're going to bring him down just within 18 inches of the ground. He's going to grab this hat out of my teeth, go sailing back up into the sky. Tim's going to be dropping from 150 feet at a speed of about 50 miles per hour. And on his ascent, I guess, on his way back up, he's going to be doing about 60 miles an hour. So let's see if we can do it out here. Okay, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bungee! Big hand for Tim Jacobs up there from Chicago, Illinois.
What did your mother say when you called her and said, you know, I got this new job and pays real well?
Well, actually, my mother's a little crazy. She came out and ran right out to Chicago. We were doing our last show, and she came out and jumped herself, 52 years old. I took her up in the basket, talked to her the whole time. She got up here and just went right off, did a beautiful dive.
Okay, Jason, step out there. Let's get that camera at the ready.
All right, the first time I did it, what we did was we took and they gaffer taped the camera to my hand. And then we put a harness on me and it buckled in the front. And so what I did was when I went up on the crane, I was supposed to hold the camera out and jump.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bungee!
But when I jumped off, I guess my finger hit the button and it pushed into a tight shot, so it was all messed up.
2, 1, bungee! Head first!
So the second time, they decided we'll put the bungee cords to my ankles.
All right, buddy. Hey, the ankles right here.
And then I taped both my hands to the camera.
Oh, man. That's all right.
So, I mean, this time I'm totally terrified because I know what's going to happen, so I don't want to go off the thing.
Oh, man. All right, buddy.
Tim.
You're ready.
I don't think I can do it.
Jason, you can do it, buddy.
Yeah,
you can do it. Remember you did it the last time you were a little bit nervous? That's all right. Let's do it, man. Let's get psyched up. You're going to love it. You're going to love it, Jason. Here we go. Right up to the edge of that platform, buddy. I got these cords out.
God, man. God.
You can't chicken out for TV.
Am I taking too long? Ah!
All right, buddy.
And I'm standing up there, and all these people are down there, and I jumped off.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bungee!
And when they look at the videotape, it's unusable as well because when I jump, I clench my hands and turn the camera off. I'm not doing it again. I'm not going up. I'm not going up again. I'm not doing it. I'm not going.
Bungee!
Hey, Jason, thanks for taking the dive for us. That was awesome. Hey, let's weave our way through Pioneer Hall as if we were there at the fair. have a lot more fun coming your way with the highlights from the Iowa State Fair, including the stock dog trials and the pie eating contest. But first, a quick peek at some messages from Iowa PBS, and then we'll check in with Charity Nebbe and more fair fun from home. Stay with us. Hello, I'm Bill Riley. Hey, get in the State Fair spirit with us as we look back at some of our favorite moments from past fairs. All week long, we've been bringing you highlights on a nightly basis, and on Sunday, you can enjoy all 5 hours back to back. It's like a smorgasbord of State Fair fun. Come celebrate the fair with us right here on Iowa PBS. Sunday afternoon, beginning at 2.
Buckle up. Here we go.
Known to many as Mr. Iowa State Fair, Bill can't recall missing a single day of the fair in 60 years. During that time, he's done it all, from founder of the talent search competition, MC for the Queen contest, to longtime host of Iowa Public Television's State Fair Highlight Show. Bill Riley remembers 60 years on the air and at the fair.
Friday evening at 8:30 on Iowa PBS.
I, Harry Weiland, was a wet, behind-the-ears, 22-year-old Brooklyn film student back in 1968 when the then 36-year-old Johnny Cash agreed to let me chronicle 8 months of his life at home and on the road. Johnny Cash and Me allows Johnny to tell his own story through his actions, his words, and more importantly, through his music.
Coming to Iowa PBS August 21st.
It's time for some more fair fun at home, and we had some wonderful poets send us their Iowa State Fair inspired verses. So I'm going to read a few of these. Belinda in Osceola sent us this. Iowa State Fair, usually fun, fun everywhere, but time changes for sure this year. Thinking back, the ticket takers, the blue ribbon bakers, loads of cars, shelves of jelly jars, riding the tram uphill and downhill, great on the legs and getting your fare fill. Cows, pigs, goats, and sheep will be missing their daily fair grooming treat. Walls hang silent without paintings, portraits, and fancy quilts, all done by skilled hands that crafters built. Yearly meeting of bakers' friends, conversations usually go on end to no end. The smells, the tastes, the sounds, always great, have to be put aside for another year and wait. That one's wonderful. We have this one from Sue in Galva. There once was a state fair in Iowa, which required a long drive on the highway. We took our pigs and boxes, left our farms and foxes, showed our animals in the 4-H style, which gave us much pride for a while. Then time for treats of ice cream and lemonade, watch the Budweiser horses and farm all promenade, learn a new craft and much shopping before retiring to our tent and dropping. Oh, how can you compare to the fun of the Iowa State Fair? We also have this one from Sharon in Grinnell. Summer brings heat and sweet corn and the Iowa State Fair. We park and ride and then decide what treats we're going to share. Spin art to end the day and memories to store away till the next Iowa State Fair. We have this one from Angie in Elkhart. It's titled The End of Summer. Up early through the gate, sunscreen, make a list, make a budget, make a memory. See the quilts, hear a speech, cast my kernel. Up the sky glider, down the slide, around the old mill. Toss a horseshoe, toss a cow chip, win a ribbon. Buy a shirt, buy a bucket of cookies, buy a bigger shirt. Butter cow, big boar, farm animal diversity. Catch a show, catch a shuttle, catch my breath. Old tractors, seasoned farmers, history is alive. Craft beer, honey lemonade, hydration is key. One more corn dog, one more funnel cake, find a bench. Lights on Midway, fireworks above, everything sparkles. Blew the budget, blew the diet, blown away. Tired feet to the camper, rest and repeat. And we'll wrap up with Matt from Marion. But if you didn't hear your poem, or if you'd like to read more Iowa State Fair inspired poetry, or see some of our other submissions to our contests, be sure to check out our social media feeds from Iowa PBS. Matt writes, "Roses are red, violets are blue, we miss the butter cow, and so do you." And we all do. Join me tomorrow for some more fair fun from home.
Hey, thanks, Charity. And thanks to all of you at home who participated in our Fair Fun at Home segment. If you didn't see your submission on our broadcast, check out our website. So many great things to see. Let's dig in and behold the wonders of Mother Nature in the most unusual vegetable contest.
The fair is well known for celebrating the biggest, the best, and the most artistic. But today at the Ag Building, it's the most unusual that's taking center stage. All right, Rhonda, tell me about the contest.
Anybody can enter. That's a walk-up enter, no entry fee, and it's just they bring their most unusual vegetable that happens to grow in their garden. And it's really a popular contest.
We definitely have some unusual vegetables here. Now,
we do.
Are these crafted by design, or is it luck, or how does this happen?
No, it's just nature. It's whatever happens, in nature, sort of freakish things.
Okay.
And the fairgoers always ask, they started last Friday saying, where's those funny looking veggies, so it's a popular thing.
So how do you win this contest?
We have judges, and they just look at them and say, well, what do you think's the most unusual? It's in their hands.
They either don't have their ground dug deep enough or something.
Oddballs, misfits, Frankenfoods, call them what you will. But today, these vegetables have earned the designation of State Fair Ribbon winner. What is it that you're looking for in a most unusual vegetable?
Well, we're looking for unusual.
Yes.
We're also looking to see if the quality is good enough to still eat it.
Okay.
Got Richard Nixon.
I see they had to add a label to this one so that we would know that those are legs.
What's been the most shocking, most unusual vegetable you've ever seen?
I cannot remember.
Okay, too many to count.
I try and keep those images away.
How about you?
They're all the same thing because we actually are judging for perfection.
Okay.
And these aren't perfection. Ooh.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been at the State Fair here 28 years, but I've been judging here, I'm guessing, about 20 years.
I think it's just the fact that you've been involved with horticulture and have judged at other competitions, and so it's a matter of both experience and somewhat training and learning and that type.
Over here then? Is that where you're at? He's 5. Okay, you got 5.
So all of those years of study and practice, mastering the garden, has led you up to judging the most unusual vegetable contest.
That's correct. That's correct.
It's just one of those things that comes with the job.
So next time you're picking through your garden and you come across a produce peculiarity, make sure you grab it, because it might make you the next State Fair champ.
Our own Paul Yeager was at the Stock Dog Trials in 2013. Take it away, Paul.
These sheep have had quite the morning. They've been put through their paces and all sorts of obstacles inside the outdoor livestock pavilion. But they are not the center of the show this time. That would be man's best friend, the dog. Don Hummel is the superintendent of the Stock Dog Trials. I guess the first question we got to answer, Don, is what are the Stock Dog Trials?
Okay, Stock Dog Trials is a set of obstacles and movements to see how good a dog is at handling livestock.
Is there a certain kind of dog? We see a lot of collies here.
There's a lot of border collies. You'll see some Kelpies. We had an Australian Shepherd. These are dogs that have been bred to work livestock.
And that's who they're working with as their handler?
Yes, they're working with their handler as their partner.
What is fun for people to come and watch this?
It's just fun to see how the dogs are able to control the sheep or cattle and make them go where they want them to go.
Penning is not an easy thing. We've seen a couple of times. It hasn't happened. You hear the applause when it does.
Right, you do. They get very excited when you do that. The chute in the open class was very difficult, and they got very excited if somebody got that done also.
I had somebody tell me that they like watching the sheep because it appears to be more agile. Is that accurate?
The sheep move a little faster. They can turn and corner a little bit faster, but the cattle being a little bigger takes the dog with a little more eye, a little more presence, something that he can get the attention of the cattle.
In first place is Mr. Bob Johnson with Jazz with 115.
Bob Johnson, congratulations. Yet another victory. Is this getting old hat for you?
Well, it's fun to win. It's fun to win.
Tell me about Jazz.
Jazz is a 3-year-old dog. I run cattle with her a lot. She was reserve national champion this year at the cattle dog finals, and she's a good sheep dog. She's tough.
What makes a good handler and a good dog?
A lot of practice, a lot of time. Just got to have a good dog to start with. If the dog doesn't have it, you won't get it. We go through a lot of dogs to find the good ones, and this is a pretty good one.
Tingley had quite a day here. Tell me about you won the open class, but the ranch class. What was special about that for you?
Well, Niall's my student, and she come to me about 3 years ago, and she's the best student I ever have. She's good. She works at it. She deserves it.
Niall Livingston, congratulations to you in the ranch class first place. What's a victory today mean for you?
Oh, I worked an awful long time for this. I think my next feat is to beat my trainer, Bob Johnson.
How are you going to do that?
Oh, keep working at it. Put a lot of time into it. I don't know. Maybe get a better dog. I don't know. I'm just going to keep working at it.
Are you afraid he's going to stop giving you tips if you keep winning?
No. I think he's proud of me and really enjoys teaching me. So.
Have you competed at the state fair before?
Only once. And last year I had my older dog Bess, and I got reserved in the cattle.
So second time, and here you are taking away a trophy. That's pretty big. That's a pretty big leap.
Feels really good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I can think of a few times in the last couple of months when I've stress-eaten a slice or two of pie.
Okay, all right. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go.
It's our French silk pie eating contest. They have put their hands behind their back. On the count of 3, they're going to bend down, and they've got to eat it with their mouth. No hands are involved.
All right, on your mark, get set, go. Get set, go. On your mark. Get set, go. Go!
They have to swallow it all the way down in as few bites as possible. And when they get done, they have to raise their hand. And if they're first, they get the blue ribbon. Second gets red, and third gets a white ribbon, of course. But also, everybody gets a participant ribbon. So that's also exciting for the folks putting their scrapbooks. People wait all year long to come to the Iowa State Fair, not only see the butter cow and to see the sculpture at the Cultural Center, but to come to the pie eating contest. We'll have different age groups, and they'll see the little ones all the way to the older ones.
Front group, 11 to 14-year-olds. Nice job, guys. Keep it up. Let's hear it for them, crowd. 8 and under. Doing some pioneering. What do you say, huh? We're getting close. There's some people that are getting close. Who will win the first round of the 8 and under? There we go. Nice job. Go ahead and stay there and get cleaned up. We're getting kind of close to someone.
The pies were actually brought by the City of Indianola Parks and Recreation Department, brought them. They will cut them up in, I believe, 8s. We tried 4s, you know, quarter size, and those were just a little too big, and it took too long, so we cut them down to 8s. We've got volunteers coming through all over the state of Iowa. We have them from Spencer, West Des Moines, Clive, Urbandale, Ames, Indianola, Coralville, Des Moines, West Des Moines, Story City, Marshalltown, I think I said Coralville, and Muscatine, and Norwalk, and Altoona, and Adel.
Judges, are we ready? Okay, on your mark, get set, eat pie. Eat quickly. People coming here. People coming really close to finishing. Close. Right there.
The most important thing about the event here is to have fun, enjoy themselves, as well as with Parks and Recreation. Get out, and we want people to enjoy their lives, have a good quality of life, and experience the best they possibly can every day of their life.
I love you, man.
Make sure to be there on that second Thursday of the Iowa State Fair is IPRA Day at the Iowa State Fair.
This fair was made for you and me. Here it comes.
You knew it. Yo, I knew it.
A few years ago, Scott Sipker found an oasis of natural beauty at the Iowa State Fairgrounds.
As you crisscross the fairgrounds in search of the latest exhibits, events, fair mainstays, and food on a stick, don't forget to stop and smell the roses, and the hibiscus, and the wild indigo, and the milkweed. Amidst the hustle and bustle of the State Fair, the Discovery Garden, nestled alongside the southern exterior of the Agriculture Building, is a place to stroll, slow down, and take a load off.
Lots of people come out here, adults, children, teenagers, and they come here and it's a shady spot. They'll just come and sit, whether they like flowers or not.
For Gene Rowe and the other master gardeners rooted here, a love of gardening and the outdoors has blossomed into a truly impressive bouquet of flora and fauna on display every year. Volunteers tend to their individual plots of annuals, perennials, grasses, and native plants, among others, designed to hit their peak during fair time. Conversations bloom between experts and the public on all manner of gardening concerns.
People come here to get ideas for gardening. We have master gardeners here every day of the fair from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and they're here to answer questions, and we get a lot of questions. Why aren't my tomatoes growing, or why I planted the same plant and it died, and all sorts of things. It's an educational offering as well as it's something pleasant to look at.
And while adults get tips on improving their own backyard even, kids can enjoy a themed garden area of their own, complete with a vine-covered tunnel, perfect for running off excess energy, sparked by fairgoing. Children may be more in tune to the rhythms of the garden than one might think. It isn't just people who come here to feed on the beauty.
We have bees, we have hummingbirds. They've been out here quite a bit flying around. The butterflies are here. The bumblebees, like these, as you can see, they're all flying around here. It's just like a life cycle everywhere. You know, it's just a continuum that just keeps going and everything's beneficial.
The seeds of this natural wonder were originally planted by the Men's Garden Club in 1983. The Iowa State Fair eventually took over the operations until a partnership sprouted with Iowa State University in the 1990s. With county extensions statewide, the Polk County branch of ISU's outreach effort was a natural transplant when it came to tending to the Discovery Garden.
It's just a neat place, and people, here we are, people walking through. You know, they just walk through. Let's go look at some flowers. These are zinnias, which are very hardy and very good, very easy to grow for most gardeners. We have a native bed right over here. These are all native plants to Iowa. There's milkweed, there's baptisia, there's wild indigo, red whisker clammy weed, American columbine. On this side of the bed, you really have to have a lot of heat-tolerant plants because it really gets a lot of sun. These are cleome, which have really grown well here. They like this spot. These are seeds, and When the pods dry, then they'll split open. Some of this stuff, like the bushes, those are hydrangeas. Those are perennials, obviously. This is the Creepin' Jenny Goldilocks, so that comes back. Quite a bit of this stuff here comes back every year. This is ornamental kale. This is kind of interesting, but it's like a tree. And then we have another one down here, a different kind, with a big head. These hibiscus have grown well. As you can see, the lilies grow here. As a matter of fact, there's lots of stuff that grows out here way better than it does in our gardens at home. We don't know why, but we just think it's a special place.
Now here's a gem from the archives. It's from 1996, and it pays tribute to a beloved State Fair contest. Our state fair is proud to have the largest number of fair food competitions in the country. Let's get a taste.
There are perhaps no two things that are more important at the Iowa State Fair than food and competition. Each year, for 10 days straight, food competitions are a serious business.
This is a beautiful cake. Congratulations to you.
Thank you. Just to have that taste of victory, I guess.
As Mary Rooney, you made these? Oh, it's great.
Whether it's decorated cakes, jams and jellies, cinnamon rolls, or bread, thousands of foods are shared, sampled, and judged.
This one over these two.
I'm with Arlette Hollister, who is the food superintendent for the Iowa State Fair. And Arlette, what are the categories and how is this event run?
We have about 513, I think it is, classes and about 56 divisions of different things that people can enter.
Find about as good as I've ever seen.
Through the years, Iowa PBS has captured numerous food competitions.
Although the heat may be generating waves of thirst, dehydration isn't always bad.
Here's something sweet, the State Fair's tastiest jellies and jams.
Here at the Family Center, there's a brand new category of food competition.
Each a blue ribbon winner in its class. It's time now to choose the best of the best.
When you get in, particularly the trail mixes and granolas, some really good stuff.
But sometimes the people and the stories behind the dishes are just as special as the food itself.
What makes the perfect cinnamon roll?
A lot of cinnamon.
I think you have to enjoy doing it.
I like pecans.
I love to bake, and I've had a lot of practice.
Entering a contest is easier than you think. Look for a food division you want to enter, register before the deadline, and bring your dish to the Elwell Family Food Center. You never know, you might have the next blue ribbon dish.
Grandfather's Barn, up on the hill at the fairgrounds, is another glorious place to wander through and relax. Hey, time to wrap things up for this episode, but let's meet back here tomorrow night for one last round of highlights. It's been a blast. Stay safe and healthy. I'm Bill Riley. Good night, everyone.
Funding for Celebrating the Fair is brought to you by Friends, the Iowa PBS Foundation, and by
Corn dogs, funnel cakes. As good as it all is, AARP Iowa thinks that you are the essential ingredient.
Caring for pigs
is not just an individual job. It truly does take a village to put a safe, healthy food on your table and keep farming sustainable.
At EMC, we're committed to improving the communities we serve and the schools within them by donating our time, money, and resources, and by supporting the education of those pursuing a career in the insurance industry. Count on EMC.